Hey y'all, this is Shawn Bradford with Breathe and Work, back to give you another tip to inhale relaxation and to exhale stress. So are you ready for a little experiment today? Awesome. So this is all about how we show up to anything that activates the stress response within us. So we've got a rock, this is going to be our brain, and then we have this nice clear water, which represents us when we're feeling nice, calm, and relaxed. When we're nice, calm, and relaxed, we're very clear. We act from our best self because we're acting from our values and from clarity. But what happens when we add in a little bit of anger, when we add in a little bit of frustration, some stress, overwhelm, tiredness, our brain, our body, our self starts to get a little foggy. We're not as clear-minded. However, if we can take a pause, anytime that stress, that anger shows up, we can allow that anger, that stress to settle. And therefore, we can really then show up not from the anger. We're going to choose not to react from that anger, not to react from that stress, but rather we're going to let it settle. We give it a beat, a minute, and then we can show up from a clear mind. So here's how I like to think of it. We're going to utilize the technique I teach often called the stop technique. It's a really nice mindful technique for how you want to respond to things that make you a little foggy and unclear. So let's say you get into work and you have 2 appointments that somebody scheduled for you back to back, no time in the middle. You see that your inbox is way fuller than normal, and then you get a call from your children's school that you need to come and pick up the child because they were throwing up. That's a heavy dose of overwhelm. So if somebody shows up in our office right then to ask us a question, we might react from that foggy mind. But instead, if we can go, you know what? Yeah, I've got a lot on my plate. I'm being pulled in more directions than what I physically have time for, so let me stop. S stands for stop. T stands for take a breath. Let's do it together. Inhale. Exhale. O stands for just observe for a moment. What's going on? Oh, I'm feeling pulled in a lot of directions. Okay. I'm going to do the best I can. I've been pulled in a lot of directions before. I've got this. I can do it. That 30 seconds of observing allows that fogginess to settle and allows you then for the P to proceed as your best self. So the next time you feel stress, anger, or overwhelm taking you over, do something to take a beat, to take a pause, use this stop technique and let that anger settle. Takes 10 seconds, a minute, depending on the situation. And then when you're clear-minded, proceed from that clear-minded space. Thank you so much for watching. If this technique has a good success story for you, please share it below. And I'll see you here next time at Breathe and Work to give you another tip to inhale relaxation and to exhale stress. Thank you.